So I'm very emotional this morning. I asked Spirit, I said, I want angel paintings. And I went to the Goodwill, and in a tube, I found this painting and the matching one in my hallway. You notice the silver. It's predominantly silver. I wear silver. And I'll put a picture of the other one. When I look at this, to me, this is all, I mean, it's like the rays of it's like a peacock, but it's silver. But I always imagine them as angels surrounding the twin souls right here who have such a difficult job to carry out in this world. When Willow wasn't responding and getting really sick, I had been begging my archangels and angels and Father to help her, and I was told to invoke the violet flame. Call in Archangel Jeremiah is who they told me, but I know Zadkiel and Saint Germain are the keepers of the violet flame. But as I was walking, and when I came in here to give her Reiki, because I was told to use my natural healing abilities, I was told to invoke the silver ray. I didn't know what the silver ray was. I had a really scary experience many years ago. As I was awakening, I was terrified, and suddenly I heard a voice speak to me very calmly. He had such a soothing voice. And right then my Native American grandmother came right out in front of me, grabbed my attention. She held my attention because it was so shocking. And then the voice said to me, I'm here. I've always been with you. I will never leave you. We're going to count down from 10. Actually 9, he said. When we get to 5, you're going to be okay. And she stood there just glaring at me, disapproving of what I had done. And he counted down with me. I was so scared, but his voice was so calm. And when we got to 5, he was gone, she was gone, and I was completely fine, and I was back. I told of how I crossed the lane of oncoming traffic, 4 lanes of traffic, and the cars went right through me. I saw the faces of the people. They were so shocked. And my natural inclination was to get back to the other side, and I jerked my wheel back and went back again through 4 lanes of oncoming traffic. And again, the people were terrified when they saw me. And suddenly I was driving on the other side, and I said to myself, that did not happen. It did not happen. And I didn't speak about it again for 7 years, until someone asked me if I had ever experienced angelic intervention. And I said, yes, I have. And when I went to Wisconsin, I was there for a year, and I decided I didn't want to leave, and I knew that Spirit wanted me to come to Sedona. Every day for 3 weeks, somebody would come into my little shop and say the name Sedona. It was very clear. But I had decided I didn't want to go. I'd gotten so comfortable there. And that night, who I thought was Archangel Michael showed up in my room. I'm pretty sure it was Michael. And he just said one sentence, you're going to Sedona. And I said, okay. So when I moved back here this time to Sedona, I went to a spiritual store in the village of Oak Creek, and there's archangel paintings there. And I saw Gabriel and Michael, and I thought I would have a reaction because Gabriel was the angel who came to me and asked me to do this work. Gabriel is the messenger, the red hawk. And that was my sign, was the red hawk. I am the red hawk, I am the messenger. But I didn't have a reaction. And then I saw the painting of Michael, and though he looked beautiful, he didn't look the way, well, he looked similar to the one who appeared to me, but I didn't have a reaction. I asked where Metatron was because he's come to me so many times. They didn't have a picture of Metatron. I should paint him, actually. What a beautiful angel. My angels are always very gentle and calm. He has a sense of humor, dry sense of humor. He's very beautiful, very, very tall. He had hair, thick, dark hair, but not black, very rich. to his shoulders, just past. He didn't have a shirt on. He wears a big medallion on his chest. But they didn't have a picture of Metatron. I turned the corner and I saw this angel. And my body started to shake and I started to cry. And I said, who is this? And it was Uriel. Archangel Uriel. Of the Silver Ray. I didn't know he was of the Silver Ray. I kept asking who was in charge of the Silver Ray. That night I had a vision. Very, very deep download. Actually, it wasn't even at night. It was during the day. I was literally talking to my friends because they showed me Uriel's picture and he looked so much like my friend Jonathan, who's a very sensitive person. Jonathan has always been my soulmate. I've always said that. The name John. And the vision and the download that happened while I was talking to him, I said, you look so much like him. He's a very sensitive person, very gentle. And Uriel came in and said, I've been with you since you were born. He's my guardian angel. I always thought it was my twin. It's funny. Anyway, I was talking with my girlfriend Serenity last night about I need to know who the angel of the Silver Ray is, and I can't find any information. But you think of the words that they were given to me, it was the goddess energy. It's kindness, compassion, gentleness, mercy. And I thought of Quan Yin. The same energy of Uriel. And she gave me an excerpt. And it was someone else who had been shown the archangels. When I asked who was the keeper of the Silver Ray, I was told Elohim. Elohim means God of gods. And then I heard Seraphim, of which he is. And so I'm going to share with you the excerpt that Serenity gave me just now. Because still until last night, I needed to know who it was. Who was the angel? Who saved me? Who was the angel? Who's been with me? The one I work closest with. And it's so bizarre because I said, I need to know who you are. If you're my friend, I need to know who I work with. And Michael showed himself. He's named himself. And so is Master Jesus. So is Metatron. Clearly Gabriel. And then Uriel when I came here. And now to find out. He's the one, the keeper of the Silver Ray. I'll share with you now the excerpt. It's amazing.